Hello guys, it's Letty. I wanted to comment on the recent video where the little girls are at a Sesame Street event and they get basically snubbed by the character named Rosetta. Um, Everyone's up in arms and it's hurtful. As a person that is from the Generation X generation. We grew up with Sesame Street and Mr. Rogers and these television programs where we saw a diversity amongst the characters, amongst the pets, the animals, and just taught teachings about different cultures. It was more of what America should be. We saw different people. We saw acceptance of different people. It's not just living in a world where we just learn about one culture predominantly. We learned about all kinds of cultures, it was a safe place for kids to, it was a safe place. It was a safe show to watch. Your parents could basically sit you down and you watch it. And my parents wanted me to watch those two shows in particular. And a lot of parents sat us down to watch those programs, and we knew that we were going to see people like us, people like our neighbors, people like we had a whole realm of different people that we were seeing, and they dealt with subjects, all kinds of subjects. They had a little girl on there with afro textured hair and had her singing She Loves Her Hair. And I absolutely love that, because Sesame Street has always been a place where anyone felt accepted, especially children. So this is what makes this situation more angering. Makes me more angry because of what Sesame Street has always represented to not just my generation but kids after. The inclusivity of Sesame Street. If you don't have those beliefs, you shouldn't be working for a company like Sesame Street. You should go and work for someone else. So if this person had a problem with Black African American children or African Americans in general, they should not have been working with this company. So you're going to encounter different people. I don't know what company you think you're going to work with that you're not going to ever work with Black people. Maybe you need to start your own company, but it just hurt me. And if any parent out there that's Black and they have a Black child, I mean, it's to see your child, it breaks your heart. It's hard enough to be an adult and deal with racism. When your children have to deal with it, it's twice as bad. It's twice as hurtful. The original cast, because as I got older, I didn't watch Sesame Street as much, so I can tell you about the original cast. We had all people. We had Black, we had white, we had Mexican, we had we had everybody as part of the cast, and they dealt with everyone's culture. They talked about it, because it's not just we're accepting all these people. Accept the culture as well. Everyone's different. And I really applauded them when they had the little girl singing about her hair and how much she loved her hair, and she had a little afro, and it was adorable. It was adorable. They took the time to make this puppet and then made it to have made sure that the hair was like our hair, natural, and it was wonderful. It was wonderful. Everyone wants you to accept their what they want you to accept. This society wants you to accept their stuff. They don't want to accept. Why not everything be accepted? We want to accept certain people and certain things, but we don't want to accept this over here. No, you don't get to pick and choose. Everything should be accepted. Everybody should be accepted, especially cultures. We want to be diverse. We want to be diverse when it comes to certain things. So I don't want to. I want to accept. We want to pick and choose what we accept in this society. Well, I don't want to accept them, but I want to accept this over here. And that's not the way it should go. And these children, these are babies. You guys out there, some people out there bullying kids. Honestly, the things that have been said about Beyonce's daughter is just god awful. I can't believe it. All the talk has been talking about this child, her hair, and it's just ridiculous. And I put this in the same category. When you don't attack children. Because see, I just ignore people now. I'm old enough to know how to ignore. Things are not getting under my skin as much because I'm older, but a child is very sensitive. That child is never going to forget that. And the incidents that I've dealt with as a kid, I've never forgotten, having to do with race. And, it's god awful. And you have no business working for Sesame Street. That's not what Sesame Street's agenda is. It never has been. From what I've seen, I've watched the original shows, and it made a strong impact on me because I saw diversity as a kid. And Mr. Rogers is the same thing. I put him in the same category. Just a very loving person. He loved children. He talked to children about all kinds of subjects. And he made everyone feel welcome. That's how children should always feel. So if you have problems, you need to stay away from children. You don't need to work for companies like Sesame Street. I mean, I wish the person would just go and would not work with kids if they feel it, they have those feelings. So those are my thoughts on the video. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.